So before going through the opening in the wall, dividing the soul cairn, turn left, and you will immediately see a small tower.
Looks like a small tower.
That looks like our chest.
I already looted that.
Nothing good.
And then we have to get up top.
Exit the chamber on the other side, and you will find a small building with an ideal master. So yeah, that thingy up there. Go up the stairs, and you will find the page next to the chest on top of the building.
Alright, let's go grab this boy. Soul Husk, yummy. I see you up here. I see you. You're gonna try and sap my soul. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, you.
Genuinely curious what a you Oh, that's right. We're grabbing all of them first, and then we're gonna read through them.
Okay, we're going to booster dot this thing because I want it. Or it's just okay. It's just attached to the floor. Alright. It's page 3 acquired. On to the next one.
Turn right and follow it outside the
Hi,
boneyard.
hi print.
Oh, soul.
Wow, there's a lot.
There's a lot of souls.
Yeah. Oh, hi Kara.
All right.
Guessing up here? There's some nice little stairs. Here we go. Page 4 acquired. And also some loot. And looks like we got a friend or two. A myth man.
Ooh. Miss Man.
I don't think there's a whole lot that he can learn. I think he's a little gone. But okay. On to the next
A little
one.
too far gone. It's confusing enough. It's probably. Here we go.
Okay. And then up here.
Should be stand on it to go to the roof. The page will be next to the chest at the top of the building, directly under the gem, of course.
Alright.
So yes.
Alright, looks like we missed this one. My bad. And anyone that's actually paying attention probably was screaming at me too the whole way. Yep, there it is.
Maybe. Yeah. It's hidden behind the chest.
Yeah. I was in a hurry. We're on it. Alright. Jump. Alright. Hey buddy. Morven Strode?
Stroud, I guess.
I hear you're holding on to it.
Is on a barrel next to him.
It's on a barrel next to him. That barrel?
Literally.
No.
Okay.
No. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Hopefully you didn't glitch out the game and lose your last letter.
Well, see, that's why mods are such a blessing. Guys, I will will it back into existence. You sure it's number 10 that you're looking for, right? You're looking at?
I mean, that's the only one we're missing, right?
I believe so, yeah.
It literally should be on the barrel there.
Yeah, missing number 10. Hey, buddy. I feel like you're wasting my time. Where the hell is this letter? Sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm just trying to...
Trying to find my letter. So, there's nothing. You can't open those barrels.
No. Wow,
That's
Kara.
low, Connor.
That's disgusting. You just pooped that thing up. I can't believe you. God, I don't know if I want to put this in my inventory, but
I would have laughed if it clipped back into the ground and even.
And then, okay.
Okay, so for context here, the note is supposed to spawn on that second barrel from Connor at the moment.
That's most likely somewhere inside of it.
Yeah, for some reason there's a bit of a bug where it gets
it probably clips through. Yeah, it probably clips through the bottom and stuck at the bottom down there. There's ways to get it
Yeah.
out, but yeah, we just decided that Kara ate it and then pooped it out. So
Yeah, that and the fact that Connor doesn't have fireball magic, so
nope, Brienne's a proud Nord, and she's not. I'm more comfortable it's easier just to bend the world world of Skyrim than do that
all right.
sometimes. But all right,
So let's go ahead and get back over to Jube. Is that how you
Jub,
say his name?
Jub.
Jub?
All right, so we'll see
Jub, Jub.
y'all over there. All right, sir. I think this is
Well, hold
Jub.
up, hold up. We need to actually proofread it for him.
No, 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 no. We have done more than enough for him. Jub?
Well, no, we haven't actually read any of it.
No, it's okay. He's gonna allow us. I think he's gonna give us the book. Here's all the pages. You have no idea how much of a pain an asset is. Don't smell one of those pages. It's gonna smell like unicorn. The insides of a unicorn. Here's all the pages.
Finally. I never thought I'd see these again. These pages
Smells like unicorns and rainbows. Ugh.
It's a little sweet. So now what?
Volume 2 begins. What else?
Okay, that's all you, bud. I'll be off then.
Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first book. Only one in print, actually. And take this as well. Seeing as Saint Jib has ascended to your spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
Jeez. That was an interesting sound effect. Alright, let's see what this looks like. And I'm hoping I'm not wrong about those pages, but we can suffer if it's the case. Okay, page 9 removed. Oh no. St. Job's opus added.
Okay.
Locket of St. Job added. Alright, let's take a look. So where's our locket at?
Is it actually good, or is it just
Probably gonna be disappointing, but that's alright, I guess. Locket of St. Job. Carrying capacity increased by oh.
okay? What we
Oh.
currently have.
Okay, St. Job, okay. You're not playing.
How dare you diss his locket?
That's a good locket right there.
Yeah.
I will gladly allow me to hoard myself some more loot. And let's find his opus, because we worked hard on this shit, and I think this is...
You.
Yeah. Ignore that. The Rise and Fall of Saint Job, the Eradicator, Hero of Morrowind, and Savior of the Dunmer by Job. I mean, I just would say that maybe having an alias is probably better than trying to just say that I'm all these great things. But nonetheless,
Yeah, by myself.
yeah, I was like, I'm great by me. I am a hunter. I am a redeemer. I am Job. The tale of my rise to glory begins in the ashways of Morrowind. I rode alone, weapon at my side, and the burning wind stinging my face. My quest was arduous, but necessary to ensure the survival of the Dummer people. A pestilence was creeping across the ashlands, a menace with an insatiable hunger that plagued innocent travelers simply trying to get home. It was my self-sworn task to hunt them down one by one and drive them from the skies. Their fury knew no bounds, and their war cry resonated across the land. They were the notorious cliff racers, and they had to be destroyed. On a particularly hot day during sun's height, I was tracking what I called a lingerer, a cliff racer without a nest. He was a particularly feisty one, too, leading me on a merry chase across almost 3 miles of ash dunes. I had managed to take a piece out of one of his wings in an earlier scuffle, so he couldn't maintain as much of a climb, but he still had quite a bit of stamina left, and he was trying to make me tire of the chase. Almost 2 solid hours passed, and my silt starter was tiring, but I couldn't give up. I had sworn to eliminate the foul beast to the last, and I wasn't about to let it go. If I was going to stop the thing, I'd have to do it fast. I pulled my longbow from my back and knocked my last arrow. I took a deep breath and pulled, trying to keep the cliff racer in my sights. It was literally a long shot with the beast gaining distance and the silt strider bouncing me around at full gallop. Finally, with a silent prayer, I released the string. The arrow sang through the air like a howling demon as it sliced its way towards its target. Finally, just as it crested the lip of a Toyota, the arrow struck it in the midsection. It let out a horrible cry and fell out of sight. My cries of triumph were quickly stifled by the sound of 100 wings. Rising from the Toyota was an entire colony of cliff racers, and they were out for blood. The blasted thing had led me right to their nest and sacrificed itself with the intent of feeding me to its brood. It was a trap. It was a trap. The damn things had become clever. Knowing this was likely the end, I jumped down from the silt strider and hit the back of its leg with the flat of my glass blade. There is no need for the innocent thing to die here today because of my stupidity. As the ash cloud cleared from being stirred up by its massive legs, the cliff racer brood approached. I held my sword high and prepared for the worst. The battle lasted 2 full days. I was beaten, clawed, bitten, and knocked down more times than I care to remember. In the end, 76 cliff racers were slaughtered. I was knee-deep in their corpses and my body was on the verge of collapse, but I had survived. I smiled to the heavens and all went black. When I awoke, all I felt was my back on a cold stone floor. Every muscle in my body was on fire, and my vision was blurred. Slowly I tried to climb to my feet. It took several agonizing minutes, but I finally managed to do it. As my eyes adjusted to the dim light of my new surroundings, I realized I was standing before Lord Vivek himself. He was simply staring at me, floating above his throne and staring at me with his piercing eyes. When I began to prostrate myself as a sign of respect, he held up one of his hands as if it was to say it wasn't necessary. Was I dead? Was Lord Vivek pleased with me? Was he about to strike me down in anger for my somewhat sordid past? Suddenly, I understood everything. Suddenly, I realized that I was brought here for a reason. I should have died in those ash wastes, but Lord Vivek must have seen something inside me that he hadn't seen in millennia, and decided to spare me my fate. Thus began my ascent to sainthood. Thus began the rise of Jub. I feel like we need to have like the Dark Knight theme going on or something.
Wait, can you take a look at that again in your inventory?
You may look at the last page, see if this is the same
That's an
thing.
expensive book.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It honestly would have been funnier if it was worth like 1 gold.
Yeah, this isn't worth the paper you wrote it on, bud. All right. I think next we need to think of something for Advark, whatever his name is. Also,
The horsey.
the horsey guy. Yeah, I think we talked completely with. Are you okay? It doesn't look okay.
Their little soul.
I think we did talk entirely with Durnavir, but maybe we can double check. Oh, is this it? No,
That might have been where we got it from.
maybe. Oh, you look. Am I returning it to you? Oh, yes.
Hey,
Arvac.
nice. Arvac. Not Aardvark.
Same thing.
He's such a loyal beast.
Such a loyal beast.
He'll help you get around this wretched
Ooh.
place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace.
So we now have a matching
Goodbye, hero.
skeleton horse.
Take good care of
Mm-hmm.
Arvac for me.
Matching to Sarana, but I don't think we're gonna be summoning him anytime soon. Yeah, or
We should at least ride him once, just to...
I don't think Brienne has enough magicka to summon him.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we don't.
That's kind of funny.
Brienne is a
Thanks for the magic horse, but I don't really have enough magic for that.
Yeah, that's the problem. Oh well, Brienne's a honorable Nordic lass and knows better than to play around with magic.
Magic.
All right, I wanted to double check that there's nothing else that we need to do with Durnavir because I really don't remember. We kind of just dipped to go find all Job's pages.
But wasn't it rewarding?
I feel dead inside. Okay, Durnavir. Is there anything
That's
else?
nothing new.
This is true. Why do you call me Kunara again, I guess?
In my language, the Quanaran is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
I've bested a lot of Dova in battle. So.
Yeah. Well, we were the first to beat him, though. Oh, fellow Dova? I'm not a dragon.
You are the Dova King.
That's a stupid thing to say, Brienne.
You may not be one of us in body, but you have earned the right to bear this title.
Ah, shucks. Okay, that's nice. I think I had a thing to like learn one of the first words. That's not it.
Yeah.
Not that, not that. I think this thing, I don't actually have enough to unlock all of it, but I think... Oh, no, that wasn't it. Well, it was nice talking to you. You need to give me, like, some souls, though, if you want me to be able to bring you back to
I know
Kingdale.
some really great lotion that can help with that skin issue.
Yes. I'd love to point you in the direction to Dr. Paarthurnax. He's been around for a while. I'm sure he could help you out and hook you up with some of the best ointments out there. But anyways, goodbye.
Honestly, just imagine Paarthurnax with a little doctor's scalpel.
Hey, you
On
wouldn't be the worst
his
doctor
cue.
ever.
There certainly are worse, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right,
Doctor.
so what do we need to do now? Now that we've unlocked the words and
Well, remember, we were here to get the Elder Scroll, so we got it, and now we need to leave this godforsaken place. Thank God. We did everything we needed to. Oh. We're finally escaping this hellhole. Quite literally, it is a part of hell, technically-ish. Depending on if... Hell's not really a thing in Skyrim, I guess. Or
I view this more as like purgatory.
yeah, I guess if you wanted to say the closest thing to hell that I know of is I don't know what I need to stop picking those things up.
Skyrim.
No, it's Molag Bal's realm. What's it called? Cold Harbor.
Mm.
So that's like
Where is that at?
it's a realm of oblivion. So Molag Bal though is like the really evil Daedric Lord. He's the one that, makes the vampires. He's the Daedric Lord of rape. Not necessarily a great guy.
Yeah.
So, but technically that's who Serana worships, technically-ish. Yeah, we don't like Molag Bal around here, unless if you like to play an evil character. Then it's your prerogative. Okay, wait, before we leave, is there anything that you had to say for yourself, Serana? Anything at all?
I was hoping it wouldn't smell this bad.
I didn't know it smelled bad. Do you think we'll meet there? How are you feeling after talking to your mother? Do you know anything about this place? I think we already asked her all that stuff.
Okay.
I think. Finally.
I get the sense that you you got an achievement. Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't tell you enough about how I feel about this. Alright.
Right behind you.
Does it bother you that we're working against your father?
I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when.
Well, it'd be hard for you when we have to kill him. As long as you're ready to kill him, that's all that matters. Well, it'd be hard. I feel
It's
like,
a valid question. Like,
I just feel like the
Are
phrasing
you-
could be better. Like, are you prepared? Like,
you-
would you be able to handle
Yeah.
if it came to this? Will it be hard for you if we have to kill him?
I've been assuming that's where all this is going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. I guess
I think we should part
technically
ways.
Kara's technically in there. We'll summon her out from there eventually.
The Soul Cairn then gets locked. You can't bring Kara back.
That would be devastating. I think this is the way out. I need to kind of... Am I supposed to go this way? Skyrim, we found our way out.
Finally.
Right out here.
And there's her dad just waiting for you.
That'd be awkward. Just a little family reunion. Alright. We made it out, Sorana. At long last. Do you have anything to say for yourself? You're far away. Come here.
I imagine she probably
Do you need something?
Nope.
probably
Nope.
doesn't have anything else at this point.
Probably not. Except for her clearly trying to make a move on me there. You know, she literally ran right up into my face and it's like, you need something?
I mean, would that be the worst?
Probably not, no. But I'm pretty sure she's not romanceable without mods.
Interesting.
I think. I could be wrong.
Too much emotional baggage.
That's right. It's just sparing the player is all. Alright. Y'all didn't see nothing. Alright.
Well, they're all probably asleep right now.
That's actually a very good point. If there's one time of day to invade a vampire castle, it is in the middle of the day. Alright. What now? Wow, it's been a while since we've, been in Skyrim. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. What do? We get to breathe fresh air again, and probably need to...
Well, we probably need to head back to Fort Dawnguard.
Yeah. Oh, and that's where this is at. Nice. Do that sometime. Collect bounty. Then return 3 things. Wow, we got 3 quests back there. What's this? Bring one of the amulets. Oh, wow. We got stuff to do again. It's not just suffering and agony. Oh, hallelujah. What?
Right. So we'll see you guys over someplace.
Yep. Boop. All right, everyone, we're home. We got good
Honey,
news.
I'm home.
Okay, I guess you don't have anything interesting to
An
say.
Olrod.
Olrod ain't no honey. Not my honey, at least. Not when I got Serrano.
I mean,
I mean, to be fair, she is a little flirty, so this is new.
a little bit, yeah.
Hi.
Huh?
Do you have anything to say?
Dawnguard can't stop these vampires. Who can?
Okay, when you talk like that, though, you sound a little crazy, so turn down the tone there a little bit. Just a little nutty. Seems like a really bright evening. It's 8:30. I wonder if like one of those mods isn't working in here or something. Oh well. Alright. We're back. Ezron. He lovely old peach.
Ezron.
God, you guys really do need to install better lighting. It is darker in here than it is outside. Where is Ezron? I'm guessing either over here or upstairs because he likes to be dramatic. Uh-oh.
Probably upstairs.
Dexion.
Your journey was successful.
Yeah, was yours. I brought the Elder Scrolls.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use.
I can see that. Okay, I guess I'm playing ignorant. Why? What's happened? Trying to blindfold.
In my haste to read
You get a haircut.
neglected the careful
I knew there was something different about you.
able to allay the after effects. But I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
Covering your eyes, are you?
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Can anything be done to help you?
No. It will have to run its course.
You surgically implant new eyes.
I mean, this is Skyrim. Magic's a thing. Then we're finished. Wow, Brian, that's very optimistic of you.
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
What do I need to do?
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about that. Just tell me.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest.
Okay. So this was the place that we went to, and you recognized and was like, we'll be back here later.
Yeah, pretty much. Explain this ritual.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn
Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
I mean, I've already read a scroll, but okay. Carefully gather the bark. How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife.
A draw
Every moth
knife.
priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Okay, so, as a moth, Elder Scrolls is never for moth priests to go blind. So, what went wrong?
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book.
I mean, it kind of was for me.
Quite a bit of ritual and concentration.
I just read it.
It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
Well, it sounds like that's a major NPC energy, just saying, because I read one just fine, but how's a moth related to the Elder Scrolls?
Well, as I'm sure you
Brienne says that she read it just fine and starts twitching and spazzing out.
the voice of the
Brienne has a seizure. Roll credits.
Oh, no, not that. She just starts glitching out.
Oh. Moths barely make a sound, let alone speak.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the moth priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
How does that help the moth priest?
By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
Then how do I even stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls.
Okay, finding them and reading are two different things, but okay.
The scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it.
This sounds an awful lot like the One Ring.
I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
Is it normal for a moth priest to go blind?
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not...
And then maybe stop doing it.
But in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly.
Okay.
Good luck. I hope you find the
Okay.
answers you seek.
Alright. Well, it looks like everyone else is asleep, so we can go ahead and bother them in the morning. So,
The rest
go ahead and put in a cut here. So, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.